My name is Jenny Gaston, licensed professional counselor, and I love to start with a story time. Shall we? I have a client who's smart, successful, very self aware, and she said something that stopped me in my tracks. She said, I think I'm the problem because he's so calm and I'm the one always emotional. Now, on the outside, her partner looked like the perfect man, quiet, reserved, never yelling, never aggressive, very composed. But behind closed doors, he would shut down for days, withhold affection, and make sly comments that chipped at her confidence. And somehow every issue became her fault. And the scariest part is that she didn't even realize she was being emotionally manipulated. So, comment below if you ever experienced this or if this sounds familiar. Because today we're talking about why covert narcissists are often more dangerous than the overt ones. And listen, this is the kind of dynamics that can have you questioning your sanity. So let's break it down in plain language. What is a covert narcissist? Well, when people hear narcissist, they think loud, arrogant, look at me energy. No, that's the overt narcissist, the opposite. But the covert narcissists move different. They're like quiet, passive aggressive, victim minded, and emotionally manipulative. Very subtle ways. Think less of I'm better than everyone, that grandiose center of the party type. More like, woe is me. No one appreciates me. Everyone hurts me. I'm always misunderstood. More like Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh. I might be dating myself here. And that makes it confusing. So comment quiet manipulation if you hear me. Okay. And thanks for joining in, Jasmine. And this could be a family member or coworker. Instead of attacking you directly, they slowly erode you and wear you down. These are the 3 reasons why they're more dangerous than the classic overt narcissists. 1, they make you doubt yourself without raising their voice. They don't yell. They say things like, I never said that. You're too sensitive. You always take things the wrong way. And over time, you start thinking, maybe it's me. That's psychological erosion, not loud, but very effective. 2, they play the victim so well. And guess what? You're left with the guilty bag. This is their superpower. You bring up an issue, somehow you end up apologizing. You're like, how did I get here? Now you're comforting the person that actually hurt you. Make that make sense. Comment, why am I apologizing if you've been there? And this keeps you stuck because you're not just dealing with conflict, but confusion, guilt, and emotional exhaustion, and nothing gets resolved. The third key is the outside world don't see it. And this is what really messes with you. Because everyone else is like, wow, they're so nice, quiet, such a great person. They can be super spiritual too. And of course, on social media, all you see is highlights. And now you feel isolated. This is why covert narcissist dynamics can last for years, even decades. So if this is resonating with you, I need you to do 2 things. Comment below which sign is hitting you the hardest. And if you want more content like this, real honest therapist breakdown, make sure to subscribe to the channel because here we talk about all things mental health, anxiety, depression, narcissistic systems, and perimenopause because no one prepares you for that. And trust me, you're going to want to stick around for what's coming next because we're going to talk about why people get stuck. Let's go deeper. And tell me where you're tuning in from. Hello, I see you, Moham. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining, Nick and Jasmine. And so most people say, why didn't I see this sooner, the signs? Well, covert narcissism starts subtly. It doesn't begin with toxic. It begins with connection, vulnerability. They understand me, and sprinkle in some love bombing. And then things shift. And it can be really challenging if you're an empath who over-explain and try to fix things. You may think, well, if I communicate better, if I change, they will understand. But you're trying to fix someone who benefits from the confusion. Let me repeat that again to those in the back. You're trying to fix someone who benefits from your confusion. Number 3, there's a trauma bond. Hey, Lily, thanks for joining. Once you get stuck in a cycle of hurt and confusion, those small moments of connection and then hope, your brain starts chasing the good moments. That's not love, that's a cycle. And this cycle, unfortunately, keeps you hooked because there's intermittent reinforcement, meaning because of the lack of consistency, you don't know what version of them you're going to get. And that's where the addiction forms. Kind of like with gambling. You don't know when you're going to win, you don't know when you're going to lose, and it keeps you hooked. And if you're in this dynamic, I'm going to give you some journal prompts to help you. All right. Number 1, where in this relationship have I felt like I'm losing myself? Hi, Ava. Thanks for joining. 2, do I feel emotionally safe or confused? The last prompt is key. If nothing changed, how do I feel 1 year from now or 5 years from now? Be honest. Because often we're hoping that this partner, friend, family member will change. But we can't change anyone but ourselves. Only thing you can control is how you respond or choose not to respond. So if this spoke to you, you're not alone. And you don't have to figure this out on your own. I do have a Facebook support group where we talk about healing, boundaries, and real life strategies. So check it out in the description. And for those who are asking, I'm actually from New York, but reside in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Tell me where you're tuning in. Also, on my YouTube homepage, I do have a free PDF healing tool for you to download and check out. So comment, I choose peace, because that's what we're doing moving forward. And in the next live, I'm going to talk about how to detach from a covert narcissist without guilt. And that's the part that most people get wrong. So make sure to hit the notification bell and share with a friend who may be suffering in silence. And I'll make sure to see you in the next live. As always, much love and take care of yourself. 1 day at a time, 1 hour at a time, and 1 minute at a time. It's all about being present. Thanks for tuning in again.